It's been coffee and cigarettes lately to get by. Caffeine and nicotine are really the only things that make sense to me anymore. We are just floating along, existing in a world where existence is undefined, it's meaningless. We have no basis for what we do every day, except that of what others have done. There is no universal archetype outside of religions that can point us in the right direction. I don't want to have to force myself to believe in a crazy thought, just for the sake of being able to have a basis for why I'm here. That seems like a lazy explanation.
I know what you mean. I've been thinking lately that there really shouldn't be so many people out there trying to get ahead. I don't understand it. It doesn't seem natural to me that nearly everyone feels some primal need to cultivate a lifestyle that fits a certain template, a cardboard cutout society. Just add water and watch it grow.
10 years from now, I will look back on who I am now, and probably wonder what I was thinking right now. How could I be so confused? How can I feel so hopeless all the time? I guess people just get to a certain age where they go past trying to understand life and just accept their limitations. That just sounds fucking stupid to me.
The other say I was reading Nietzsche, and he said only the Englishman strives for happiness.
I find that the most startling indictment of American culture to be Looney Tunes cartoons, you know, the ones with Bugs Bunny, Elmer Fudd, Tweety and Sylvester. Well, I think they were all clever satires of how Americans perceive themselves, and how they should perceive the world. For instance, Pepe Le Pew is how Americans perceive Europeans. The entire gist of his story revolves around him being a romantic hopelessly in love with a female cat he thinks is a skunk like him.
So what exactly does that mean? He's a smelly French guy who can't get the American pussycat.
It goes deeper than that. It's almost like brainwashing, when you think about it. The female cat is a representation of American women in the baby boom generation. This began the programming of the modern Stepford wife. The female cat doesn't need to explore her sexuality, she needs to stay away from the horny Frenchman, the romantic. He probably smells bad anyway. It's like a little idea being planted into the heads of little girls everywhere that, if you'd venture out into the world, a smelly European skunk is going to try and rape you at every street corner. It's like a moral basis being swiftly and covertly learned, when the mind is at its most impressionable state. The young human mind can process new information, almost as if it was already inside the head just waiting to be installed. This is why 3-year-old children can often learn 2 or even 3 languages, and speak them all fluently, and with proper accent and tone without any trouble whatsoever.
So what you're saying is that Looney Tunes helped propagate the modern American society by subliminally planting a specific code of ethics into the minds of American children like programming a computer?
Yes, precisely that. Indoctrination at an early age is the foundation for ensuring values are passed down from generation to generation. It is why American children recite the Pledge of Allegiance to the American flag in the morning before school. One nation under God. Nationalism and Christianity. Walt Disney marketed his films exclusively for children in an attempt to lure them into the most grand money trap amusement park of all time. Families spend thousands of dollars going to Disneyland and Disney World at least once a year to this day, because not only do the children feel compelled to go there, the parents as well have been conditioned from youth to go there as well.
The same principle could be said about most companies, I suppose. McDonald's is the largest food chain not because of name recognition, but because of Ronald McDonald. The face of happy times. Children are conditioned from a young age to associate fun with eating at McDonald's. You're not eating a Big Mac for the taste. The food standard is hideous. You're eating a Big Mac because you've been marketed to since youth.
Corporate brain training. I am loving it.